welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. On today's video, I'm going to be showing you 3 different holiday inspired nail looks. I actually attempted to do way more than 3, but oh my god, let me tell you, nail art is just not for me. I'm like the worst, and I know it also requires a lot of practice, but I'm the kind of person that if I'm not like perfect at something right away, I kind of just want to give up. So yeah, I have 3 nail looks for you and I hope you enjoy them. Before I get started with each look, I just wanted to mention that I will be using all of the products by Light Slacker, and I do have an affiliate code if you're interested in purchasing any of them. My code is SAM, or you can also click on the link on my description box and you can just shop through there. All you have to do is literally just click on that link and then just start filling up your cart with whatever you like, and that's already going to be supporting me. So thank you so much if you decide to do one or the other, and let's just get started with the video. For the first look, I use Hoping to Be Kissed and Lucy. I love that these two just scream Christmas. That's kind of the vibe that I was going for, but just to add something else to it, I decided to use the little colorful nail charms. Now, it was my first time using this, and as somebody who just doesn't do nail art at all, this was literally my first time. It was so easy to pick them up with the wax pen. Now, I don't know what went wrong with the next ones, but this was the first one that I did and the easiest to do. And I feel like it came out so pretty. Like, I would definitely do something like this for Christmas, but the other ones, they were a nightmare. But let's just get started with the tutorial portion first. For the second look, I decided to use Cubana, and that's expensive. And I also used the charms, the like celestial charms in gold. I thought this would be perfect if you're deciding to do something for Christmas and just keep it on through New Year's, because the red, it does scream a little bit of Christmas, but since I only use it for the accent nail, I think that's expensive taking over. It kind of gives more of the New Year's vibe. I don't know if you're kind of catching what I'm trying to say, but I don't know why, as I kept doing these different looks, it just kept getting more difficult for me to apply the charms. It was easy to pick them up with the wax pen, but once it was time to place them, it was just so slippery. So I don't know if you have any recommendations for me. If you do, please leave me a comment telling me, and I might attempt to do this again. Maybe, I don't know, in a couple months when I'm like no longer having PTSD over this. Now for the last look, let me tell you, this was a nightmare. I literally did this 3 times. I have never tried so many times to do a nail look. I just kind of, if it doesn't work out, I just don't do it. But like usually it always works out, so I had never experienced this before. I ended up using Diamonds Are Forever, which you already know, it's one of my favorite polishes. I am working on a best of 2022 and this polish, it's right there. Now for the accent nail, I was originally using Dream Street, but when I tell you that every time I use the freaking pearls, so I use the pearls too for this look, by the way. So every time that I would place them, it would just smudge and it would like slide and it was just a mess. So at first I thought that it was my fault because I didn't let the top coat dry. But then the second time it was the same thing. So I think it was just a little more difficult to pick the pearls up with the wax pen. And since it was a cream polish that was like the base, it just made it a lot more difficult for it to just stay. It just wouldn't stay. So then at the end, after trying 2 times, I decided to just go another route. And what I thought of doing was using City of Stars as the base. Now my nails are pretty stained because I was wearing red for like a week and a half. And I already knew they were gonna look like not good at all. But I just decided to stick with it because I was just too lazy. So when I used City of Stars, I was kind of scared that the like redness of my nail bed was gonna show. But I applied 2 coats and the second one, I kind of just like pat it around. You're going to see it in the video, hopefully. Oh, actually, you're not gonna see it on the video because I gave up and I didn't record that part. Totally forgot about that. But whatever, I'm explaining it to you right now how I did it. So I used Diamonds Are Forever like regularly. And then for City of Stars, I did 1 coat regular. And then the second one, I just patted around so it will fill up with more of the holographic. And I think since the base was clear, it was just way easier to place the little pearls and for them to stay there with the gliding. And if they did glide, it's not like they were pushing with it like the cream polish. So I don't know if you're catching what I'm trying to say. I hope you are. But I actually really like how this turned out. Now this one's not my favorite look, just because of how much effort it took me and it was just driving me crazy, but I just wanted you to know the background story behind this. Okay everyone, that's going to be everything for today's video. I know it was kind of a short one with the nail looks, but I thought it would be better to just do 3 and have them like look good than to do multiple ones and just kind of struggle with each of them. So just leave me a comment telling me which one's your favorite. For me, it's the first one. I would definitely do something similar for Christmas. And yeah, I'll see you next week for another video. Bye.